wiring is the Wills kit do like the rodding for points, so I'm wondering where to put the signal box. I'm not sure where to put it, whether it be on this side or whether it be standing up tall along here or down there. I'm not too sure. If you want to leave any suggestions in the comments below, that would be grand. Much appreciated. So yeah, the only other thing I've noticed is for a few months back, I was probably on about four subscribers, and looking at it now, I've jumped to 10. Some people are saying, well, that's only 10 subscribers. That's 10 more than I thought I'd get, to be honest. I didn't think I'd get one. So I'd like to thank you to the other four people for subscribing. I hope you like the videos, and me rambling on. So yeah, hopefully I get more subscribers. It'd be amazing if I got to the likes of whatever our Junction and Dave Class 45 have, into the 1,000 mark. But hopefully that'll come later on. So yeah, I'm gonna leave now. I'm just gonna tidy up and see what other bits, and remember to write down what I've got going over there, because I will forget. And then obviously I know what I got going along there with the canal scene. Might just like put a bit of a retaining wall card kit along there, just to represent, you know, the like well, I'll make the canal a bit of an embankment, but just to make it look like they've cut through the embankment and then they've bricked it up to support the land there, and then obviously that'll be the canal. So yeah, that's, I don't know if this looks too much into the station for it to be a village station. I have been toying with the idea to make it a town, like a town. It's like a town scene, but I don't think it would work. So I'm just going to keep it as a village one. Although the platforms would probably fit as a town scene. But yeah, so that's me up into the December update. Hopefully I'll have what I've got planned, or what I've got planned to do, I would have got done, and hopefully in the January update, hopefully, fingers crossed, and I mean fingers crossed, I would have either began the wiring or I'd start the wiring. Hopefully that's a big fingers crossed, because I really want to get some trains running. I'm getting not so much bored of laying track, but I want to start progressing a bit more. Although some people will say, well, you don't need to rush it, you know, take your time, you don't make mistakes. But yeah, I'm getting there slowly but surely. But yeah, feel free to comment on what I've suggested. If you've got any ideas for here and here, whether it be future track and installation, or a few ideas of what I could do with that. To be honest, I could even put a corner piece in there, put them coming around to by here, and have this as where the goods shed is and whatnot, and then obviously the road connects all this together and then goes up into the town scene, so like the cattle bit by here, and then the goods shed down here or whatnot. I don't know, it's all fun and games with this hobby. Although I have got other hobbies, which when I was buying the cork, at Chester Model shop, I did notice, well, my prayers have been answered finally. Just a quick show. The Tamiya model King Tiger is a fantastic model, and the Panther there as well. I love doing model kits. They have recently, and I mean literally recently, within the last week, have, if I can get it up on my phone, I don't know how it's going to come out on my tablet, but literally, because I bought Battlefield 1 for my PlayStation, they have brought out the British World War One Mark 1 tank, the male version, which I know Hornby do, but they don't do it in the scale that I was looking for, and which Tamiya have now put out in 135 scale, which I'm absolutely thrilled with. The other one's the M40 by the US, which is another one, but the price is, if I can zoom in, 70 quid. Which, when we've got Florida to save up for next year, so unfortunately I might be able to just buy the one, which I think will be the British Mark 1 tank male. But the one model I've always wanted to do, since doing since I've done the Panther and the King Tiger, the Ardennes version, is the Jag Panther, which the guy who owns Chester Model Shop had said. I spoke to him, and he said there was only one company that had done this model, but not in the size I wanted to. And lo and behold, Tamiya again have released this literally last Tuesday. It hit the shops, hit Chester Model shop, and it's for £45, which is another model I'd love to do. The only one now they need to do is the mouse, which, if they do that in 1:35 scale, that I think I jump for joy and literally go out and buy about 2 just for the sake of doing it. And then the other one is the Sherman Easy 8. I don't know if this has been done prior, but it's the first time I've seen it anywhere. So that's another one I'd like to get. So yeah, that I'm really chuffed that Tamiya have decided to up the game, and if they do the mouse tank, then words can't express how I'd be feeling, because although, you know, I'm Welsh, I'm British, you know, World War Two, I love World War Two. I love anything, films, planes, tanks, vehicles. If they do the mouse, that I'd be thrilled. But yeah, I love doing model kits. I've got a Warhammer 40k army on the go, Blood Angels. I don't know if I want to put that onto my YouTube channel. If you'd like to see the amount of the army I have, then just put it in the comments below, just to say, you know, can we see it? So yeah, as you can see, I love, the first thing I did was modelling kits. You've got the Eurofighter A10 Warthog, the Sherman tank. What have we got there? We got the Messerschmitts, which I've not finished yet. I'm painting that into the Africa colours. I think that was the Hurricane that I've put into the Africa desert. This is, if I get it out actually, this is the furthest I've ever done with a model, and to be honest, like I've never put the decals on a plane. I've always just painted it, left it. But yeah, looking at it, it looks, I've done a really good job there. I quite like it. So yeah, model planes, model tanks. I have got a model car somewhere. of a Mazda, if I can find it, which it's there hiding, which I absolutely loved. So I want to try and do the cars. The one models I'd like to do are the bikes, which seem to be a bit fiddly, but it can't be as, I wouldn't say as fiddly as that, but that was a bit tedious with putting the steering rods and what everyone else, so the steering wheel turns and like it goes down and it splits it off, so that when you turn right, the wheels turn right, turn left, the wheels turn left. But yeah, so yeah, if you want to see the other model kits I've done, I've not finished, but it's partly done, which is the Airbus A380 model, which I did when I was doing the King Tiger and the Panther many years ago, when I broke my leg. I had 3 months off work, sitting on my backside, so for Christmas and my birthday I got the Panther, the King Tiger and the Airbus A380, which is a very big model. When I do get a chance to complete it, I don't think in here there's going to be a shelf big enough for it to go on. So I don't know if I want to put, if I can hold the thing, if I want to put fishing wire down and have it dangling from the ceiling. I do not know about that. I've no idea where I'm going to put it, because it is literally massive. The wingspan from there is literally up to there, and literally it's massive. So that's another one if you want to see a video of. Same with me Warhammer 40k. It's not everyone's cup of tea. I only wanted to do it to start with, to paint them, put them in a cabinet and then leave them. But I've now decided to start learning the game, as it just, not that I'm getting bored of just painting them, but it just seems to be a shame of me painting them and leaving them in a cabinet where, you know, I could show them off in Games Workshop in Chester, or with my friend Adam when we have a game now and then. So yeah, so yeah, feel free to comment on any of the ideas that I've already said. We're showing you the video of me Warhammer or me Airbus A380, or any ideas on by here, but then also by here, and then this bit here for whatever really. I'm open to suggestions. I haven't really planned, or what I had planned for here, I think it would overcrowd it too much with the 3 tracks going around in the background. I think it'd be better scenic in it somewhere. Possibly having a point off the branch line here and making it look like abandoned sidings or something like that, possibly, because I've got some odd bits of damaged track. There's other pieces somewhere too as well, but it's all thingy. Or even might put a little scrap yard in somewhere, or I could even have that by here somewhere, I suppose. But yeah, so feel free to comment. Also feel free to subscribe if you want to follow me on the journey of my layout. Hopefully, as I said, the wiring will either be started or starting in January. Yeah, hopefully we'll get there in the new year, and I'll have the cork down and more else. So yeah, I shall see you in the next video. See you later.